Welcome back. Dr. Leon Hall's with us. First time you've been on the show. Welcome to the show, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we'll be kind.
We'll be a little bit kind. We're talking about an event. It's a one day at a time support, or not an event, but a support group that you have. Tell us about that, how it got started. And
well, First Christian Church of Mountain Home, near the bypass. We began a one-on-one counseling with kind of a Christian input there, and we opened it up to everybody. And it was free, so we've got a pretty good response. And we thought, with today, all the things people are going through, the economy, family problems, some people, I think it's good for them to find out how other people
are dealing with those problems.
Are dealing with the same problems, and find out that they're not all by themselves doing it.
So the theme, one day at a time, is just that, one day at a time?
Just one day at a time. We had our first group meeting yesterday evening.
So this is the inaugural meeting was yesterday?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
And how many people do you have in the support group?
Well, right now we've got 4. And
is this just for church members?
No, it's
How
open.
Does that work?
It's open for everybody. Church membership's not required, and we think it's going to be beneficial because a lot of people would like to get into a group setting, a professional group setting, but maybe they don't have the funds to do it.
Yeah,
because they're your typical therapeutic group. There is a fee. Somebody's paying the bills.
Right.
And we just thought if we gave people an opportunity to experience what other people are experiencing, that it makes things just a little bit easier. It won't make it go away, but it makes it a little bit easier for them.
I'm assuming you'll group this by topic, right? As far as like maybe like a support group based on economics, having a tough time getting by, struggling with that, and then maybe like marital support, or people who have troubled teenagers, that sort of thing. Instead of just have a general group, you're going to organize it basically by topic.
The only thing that are the only people that will not be participating, and there are medical reasons why, are people having trouble with alcohol, people having trouble with drugs, because even in a group setting, they really need to have a physician involved. So we do have a plan to later on begin a 12-step program there, but it's still in the works.
So it's still in its infancy.
Right.
Do you think that you'll be bringing in other professionals to help out with certain?
Well, what I think is going to happen, if history taught me anything, is that when you tag that word "free" on the end of it,
right.
People really tend to take advantage of it. And we want to keep the group to 10, 15 people most. Now, if we get a bigger response, what we'll start another group.
Yeah.
Either the same day or
will it be specialized in one certain area?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
Last night we've got a pretty good taste of what everybody's dealing with. It was a very, very effective meeting last night.
Do you learn something when you're in the group?
Every time.
Yeah.
I always, it's amazing what some people go through and how they deal with it.
Yeah.
It takes some courage to get in front of somebody else.
It makes you realize how big the human spirit is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, when do you have these meetings, or when do you plan to?
Well, the first one was yesterday. It's every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
They begin it sharply at 6
p.m.
Okay. And they
I was going to say 6 in the morning would be way too early for me.
And they end promptly at 7. I think it's important to people have the confidence to know that it's not going to be a marathon.
Right.
That at 7 o'clock it's over. If there's individual conversations that are needed, we can always do that. But the group as a whole will terminate at 7.
So you say that you're going to restrict drug and alcohol problems, because that needs to be under the supervision of a physician.
That takes a different type of group.
Okay.
It takes, like, Alcoholics Anonymous is one group.
Right.
There are several organizations that host these type of things. We don't have one yet.
So you recommend that you'll help them maybe find a group?
I would recommend local physicians, because depending on how acute the condition is. They may need medication to detox.
Yeah.
They may need to actually go to a 28-day in-house program.
So at this point, you're really not equipped for anything
that
advanced.
Not yet.
Okay.
And when we do get started on our drug and alcohol, the people that will be coming are people that have already been seen by physicians. So we are confident that they're not in danger going through the DTs or going through withdrawals.
So you'll be the support group once they've supposedly passed the barrier of being dependent.
Right.
It's to keep them off, not get them off.
Right. And our group is going to be based pretty much on a 12-step program with the Christian input, which I found that when you have a faith-based program that you're within, gives you a little bit more courage, gives you a little bit more support. You know, there's somebody there. Last night, everybody there on their own just exchanged phone numbers.
Well, that's good.
So they know they can call each other. I was very, very pleased with the results last night.
Good. This is a free program. It's the First Christian Church, and you meet every Tuesdays at 6 p.m. It's an hour long. And if they are concerned, our viewers out there are concerned, if they fit into a category, can they call you beforehand?
Absolutely. They can call the church. The secretary will take the information.
And I think we have that number up on the screen. If you can see it, it's there. 425. I can't see the rest of the numbers there, but anyway, it's 425-3281.
There is. Yeah, that's
okay.
They can call the church. The secretary will either let them know what time it starts, or if they want to talk to me first, she'll call me, and I'll typically give them a call back. But if somebody's intending on going and wants to get into this, what he said, the charter group, they should really not wait too long, because once we reach a certain number, we have to cut it off, because we want everybody to have a chance to share, and at the same time get some feedback, some of the things they're dealing with.
Okay.
But typically right now we've got marital problems. We have depression for different reasons.
I'm sure depression's a huge part of it.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I do. My experience has taught me that in any community, you have a large number of people that are depressed. Some are depressed and they're dealing with it pretty well. Some are what I call clinically depressed, where they actually need a physician. They need a psychologist to talk to. And
can you recommend that? Can you?
I can recommend.
Can you see that in a person when they get to that point? Okay.
Right. I could recommend some facility or some groups that we have in the local area that they could call and address some of the issues. And so.
Good. Well, we thank you for coming by.
Well, I appreciate you.
Dr. Leon Hall, and from the First Christian Church. If you have an interest in that, the numbers were on the screen, and we have more information at the end of the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, up next we have. Are you related to this person?
We don't know. Kim and I will find out if we are related. We'll check the family trees.
We're going to talk about a Dutch oven cook-off that's coming up in a couple weeks, I think.
Yes, in cool weather.
Stay with us.